thank God for bringing us here. We have gathered here today to raise our voice. We have gathered here today to show our leader that we don't have any issue. We deserve our wages. We have worked for it. April is gone, and this is May. I have not been paid April. If you are sending us home, we need a 1 month in lieu salary. Our pensions are being deducted. It's not being remitted. Taxes, no evidence of remitting the tax to the authority. So why we are here today is to press, to let the world know that this is what we are going through. Everybody that is here have dependents. So you might think it is people standing here. Everybody that is here, even landlords will have issues, because if we are not paid our dues, some people will not be able to pay their landlord their rent. No be so? So a lot of issues are there, and Nigeria is already hard. So, and it's becoming harder for us. So on this note, I would like to welcome on stage somebody we know very well, that is one of us. I would like to welcome Mama G, Okonkwo Gloria, to come and at least tell us one thing or the other. Mama G, you're welcome.
Great external staff. Great external staff. Great external staff. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down, and there we wait when we remember Dana. But the wicked cast away captivity, required from us a song. Chai. How can we sing the love song with empty stomach? Great external staff. It has said it all. You can't do anything with empty stomach. We are set to go, no problem. We have been sacked, no problem. But we need our settlement. Our wrapped April salary, we need it. Our in lieu of notice, May salary, please prepare it for us. Our entitlement. I don't know if anybody is in my level. I've worked for 15 years. Good. I am an inception staff. Said, very good. Good. Have they paid you? Have they settled you? That's why we are here. We come in peace. We are not fighting. We just want that which belongs to us to be given to us. The Bible says, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and then give to Jesus what belongs to Jesus. If you know that one that belongs to me, then every other thing is settled. Thank you very much.
Of the greatest, of the greatest, of the greatest, of the greatest Dana staff. Are you Dana staff or ex-Dana staff? Greatest of the greatest, of the greatest, of the greatest ex-Dana staff. Why are we here? We come in peace. Those that put their trust in the Lord, they shall not be moved. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, and the righteous runneth into it, and they are saved. So we come in peace. My other colleague asked earlier on, she stated earlier on that she had worked for 15 years. I am also here to testify that I have served Dana for 15 years. How many of you have been here since 15 years, 13 years, 10 years, and so on and so forth? And this is how they pay us back. I am one of those that did a demo flight. I did proving flight for Dana to have certification, AOC, to fly. It means from the very beginning, 2008, we have been here serving. All we have done is serve. We have been serving. We never stopped serving. We were with Dana. We never left Dana. During the incident that happened when? In 2000 we were there. We were going from houses to houses. up. We were begging passengers. We were consoling them. We were there for the airline. We didn't run away. We were still very young. In our youthful age, we were young. Imagine, minus 15 years from my age. 15 years of my life. Oh my God. We are here to ask for what rightly belongs to us. We are asking for our benefits. The Bible says the husbandman that laboreth will be the first to partake of the fruit. I am not going to die before you pay my benefits. I am alive now. I need the money to survive. I need the money to train my children. I need the money to live a good life because I have sown the seed. It is time for us all to do what? Harvest. We have sown our seed in Dana. It's time for us all to do what? Dana, you will pay our benefits. We have labored and we deserve our what? Our wages. You will pay our dues, oh. You will pay our pension. You will pay our gratuity. You see that April salary and the May in lieu. Have you ever seen where they want to terminate one's appointment and they send an appointment? They send your termination letter to your WhatsApp. Una don't see that kind of thing before? No. I tell you, oh.
Soli, soli, soli. Because we have been trodden upon. They have marched on us. They have shown us that we are nothing. And really we are nothing. We are just crying. We need our voices to be heard. Most of us here worked for 15 years and more. And recently, there was an announcement that all Dana staff has been sacked on one of the social medias. We thought it was a joke until we started receiving messages in our WhatsApp, unsigned anyway, that my services are no longer required, that the company does not have money and all those grammar. And then we wonder why. What have we done? We had an incursion on the 23rd of April. That April, we had already wrapped up April work. So we are supposed to be paid. We are not paid. Then we are only here because we need our monies to be paid. Our April salary, our 1 month in lieu of notice, then our entitlements. For somebody that have worked for more than 15 years cannot go unsettled. And then our pension that need to be remitted to all our various accounts. These monies have always been deducted every month they pay salary. And from that 15 years from my own till now, it has not been remitted. So this is why we are here. We are here in peace. You can see we don't have any gun, we don't have any arm. We are just shouting. We need our voices to be heard. That's all we are here.
I have been in Dana since the beginning, 2008. I am one of those that worked to ensure that the AOC, we worked for the AOC for Dana to be able to resume operation in that 2008. Meaning that I was one of those that participated in the demo flight, what we call demo flight, in the evacuation certification for us to be able to get, and by the grace of God, we got the certification to commence operation in 2008. And since that 2008, we have been waxing strong. We have a lot of dedicated staff, not just myself, a whole lot of us that have spent 15 years, 13 years, 10 years, and there has been different challenges, I must say. And during these challenges, we have stood strong. We have stood strong. We were never worried. We were with the airline. Even there were times when it became obvious that they couldn't even pay salary. We were still there, praying for the airline and working tirelessly to ensure that the airline came back. And of course, the airline came back at different stages. We were still working. And up until this very moment, when we overshot the wrong way, yes, sometimes it happened in aviation. It's not just Dana Air. It's not a new thing to overshoot the wrong way. And this happened. Yes, it's a normal thing that the authority, that is the NCAA, will want to come for investigation. And they came for investigation. They will want to audit the airline. Yes, they are supposed to come and audit the airline. And there was no communication from nowhere. Suddenly, all we heard was that all we got was some people got via email that services are no longer required. I personally, that is speaking to you right now, I got a service no longer required via my WhatsApp. Who does that in an organization? So who does that in an organization, that you send WhatsApp to your employees? It's not done. We don't belong to any society. We don't belong to any group. We are disgruntled staff, and we are asking. If you're asking me to go, it means that you are ready to pay me my benefits. They have to pay us our benefits, our gratuities, our pension, all that they deducted over the year. Package it together and give it to us. There's something we call effective communication. We expected that before now, the owner of the airline, the MD, Mr. Jackie Hatiramani, up to have come out to address the staff. He didn't. Like I said, all we got was services no longer required. No. We said no. This is injustice. And all we are asking for is justice. All we are asking for is that you pay us what is due us. We are not asking for anything extra. We are only asking for what belongs to us. And that's why we are here. That's why we have gathered here this morning.
Okay, madam, how many of you were laid off completely?
Well, I want to believe from the previous memo that was sent is that they are laying off everybody. Everybody. So I got an email. As I speak to you, they have disabled our official email. Everything corresponded, everything that have to do with, official communication with the airline has been disabled. My official line, Globe, has been disabled. So it means that you don't need me anymore. So that's why I said earlier on that my termination information got to my WhatsApp. Who does that in a corporate organization when we are not doing market buying and selling? No. So this is unacceptable. We are only here peacefully to ask for our benefit. If you want me to go suddenly after 15 years, minus 15 years from my age, it means that when I came to this airline, I was, very young and able. And of course, a very beautiful, young, smart, intelligent lady who has been with the airline. I am the training manager of the airline, and I train my cabin crew. I have done all that we have to do. If you even look, if you flash your mind back to the incidents that happened, you will see that the cabin crew were competent. They evacuated all the passengers. That is what they are trained to do. And then after all of this, you're saying services no longer required, treating us like nobody. No, it's not acceptable. This has to stop. This has to stop.
Okay, we are here to press and demand for our rights. That we have worked for Dana Airlines for different years, and because there was an incident, all of a sudden Dana Airlines started giving people letter saying service no longer required. And why they are doing that, it is on record that Dana Airlines flew on 23rd of April before you have an incursion, and as I'm talking to you, the April salary have not been paid to the staff. And as I'm here, my children are at home because I have not been able to pay their school fees. So that's why you see all our colleagues. It's unfortunate that those in our station, we are not able to come because of logistics reasons. And not only that the April salary have not been paid, if an organization is sending the staff away, you will pay 1 month in lieu, because even when you are resigning, you give them 1 month notice. And this thing was not done. And there's another gray area there. We have the 2014 Pension Act, which said that it's contributory pension scheme. And it is on record that Dana Airlines had been deducting our own contributory part from our salary. But there is evidence, the record shows that this money has not been remitted to our account. We have somebody say that for 9 years, they have only 31,000 in his DFA account. So where is the money? The taxes are being deducted, and there is no evidence. If your son is going to school, the school will request for tax, and when you come, they start telling you, playing around. They will not give you any tax clearance to go there. Then you go and pay another tax. So we are here simply to be paid April and May salary, to have our pension that we are deducted over the years to be remitted to us. Now, look at the question. even if you are not ready to contribute, why are you deducting our own? You would have allowed us eat our old age in our youth. But now you have deducted that money from my salary. You did not remit it. Our sister airlines, if you go to their own account, is as fat as my figure. But our own is very, very lean. So we want to beg the whole world, we want to beg our government, we want to beg civil societies and the NGOs to help us press the management of Dana Airline to make sure that whether an investor is coming or not, whether you don't need our service or not, that you will be able to pay us our dues. It is our right. It's not a privilege. We are working for it. As a matter of fact, we have the first flight leaving Lagos. Dana is the first flight that departs Lagos, 6:20 to Abuja. And for us to depart that flight, we resume 5 a.m. We have Uber that take us there because of security. And those Uber, we used to pay 5,000. We are owing them. We are owing everywhere. And there is no hope. That's why we gathered here. We are not a union. We are just a staff that are going through the same harrowing experience. So we are here to plead and to let the whole world know this, that this is what Dana Airlines have done to the staff that have poured their life.
Besides coming here, what other steps are you taking? Maybe write to NCA or Ministry of Labour and other whatever on how you can impress it on the management to take urgent action.
Yes.
Just wrap it up.
Okay, we have other steps. We even have, this is the first step. If at the end of the day, they did not hearken to our demand, we are going to activate other steps lined up. We even have legal step.
Okay.
We have the NCA, as you said, but this is the first step. This is going to be for 3 days. After 3 days, we review the performance and see.
The organization says you are going temporarily.
Not,
what do you say of that?
It's not temporary. It's service no longer required. It's not temporary. And look at the manner, the letter word. Some people got their own through WhatsApp. Some people got their own through dispatch. So it's not temporarily. They said service no longer required. I don't know whether there is anything like that in our law.
Okay, wait, sir. In situations like this, your unions are supposed to be fighting for you people. Do you belong to any aviation unions?
Yes. We have, aviation have different unions. You have NAPI, you have ANAP. But, of course, this one is the staff doing this. When we exhaust this and it did not yield desired result, we will now activate the union to come in. But we are here to seek amicably so that it will not be escalated. That's why we are here.
Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. I'm not just from being a woman. I'm no fear for us to be energy. Cause none of them can stop at the time. How long shall they do our process? When we stand aside and look, something is just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the goal. Another song of freedom.